Nintendo Land. It's a game that comes with the Wii U Deluxe Edition, or if you didn't get it and you got the Basic Edition, you can pick it up for $60 at your local game store. But, is this just another tech demo showing off the Wii U's capability, or is it actually a truly fun party game? Let's find out. I'll review every minigame and give a basic score, then average it out at the end. So without further ado, let's get into today's video. Our first game we're reviewing is Takamuru's Ninja Castle. Sorry for butchering that name. But anyways, this is a game where you hold the Wii pad vertically and you swipe ninja stars on the screen, or swipe it to use different power-ups or weapons to try and defeat all the ninjas and storm the Ninja Castle. All in all, this game is really fun. I'd recommend it if you haven't played it. It's kinda short, but whatever, what can you do about it? It can be challenging and frustrating at times. That is a nice addition. But it's a solid game. It is only one player though, so you can't play this with friends like 6 of the other mini games, but it shows what the Wii U gamepad can do, and it acts sort of like a Wii remote, so that's pretty cool. Captain Falcon's Twister Race is a top-down racer played on the Wii U gamepad, but you can also play it from the TV. So I'd recommend playing this from the TV perspective, because playing it on the Wii U gamepad just doesn't do it justice. It's not really, it doesn't feel like a true F-Zero game, but it is still very fun. It's a really fun game, challenging as hell when you get to the harder stages. Even some of the shorter ones, you can fly off the edge and it'll just make you scream and really aggravates you. But it's fun, and I like playing it, so I'll give this an 8 out of 10. Next up, Balloon Trip Breeze. Easily one of the simplest games in the bunch. Slide the gamepad across the screen, collect the balloons and other various items such as bubbles or enemies, killing the enemies, that is, not getting hit by them, that will cause you to die, and make it to the objective with as much points as possible, which is an end. It's a side-scrolling game. I don't know what game it's based on, but it is fun. It's very simple. Just slide your finger on the gamepad, win the game. That simple. But it's actually slightly addicting because you want to get the highest score. So it is really fun. I definitely would like to play this more. So 9 out of 10. Donkey Kong Crash Course. One of the hardest and most frustrating games in Nintendo Land. Is very challenging. What you do is you control Donkey Kong's cart, slide it through the course, and guide it to safety. Sounds simple, right? Not. There's different obstacles, such as pressing L or R to L or RZ. Sorry, I stuttered. Stuttering to make it to the objective, which seems simple enough, but it can be very frustrating because you tilt the gamepad to steer, and that will change your speed. If you fall over, you're dead. That's it. So very fun, but it is frustrating. Plus the microphone, if you're not holding it right, you can spend there for days blowing on it and nothing will happen. Trust me, I've tried it. I almost fainted. I almost passed out by blowing on it too much, but that's just about it. And Donkey Kong Crash Course, fun but not the greatest. 8 out of 10. Octopus Dance, probably the most simple game in Nintendo Land, but unlike Balloon Trip Breeze, it doesn't have a nice, gentle theme to it. Instead, it's a rhythm-based game where you just follow the steps shown on screen by using various steps from the gamepad joysticks. It's very simple, but it's not really entertaining. You just press up, side, or down, and then you follow the steps shown on screen. It's that simple. So the only thing it has to do with Game & Watch is it has various cameos shown from the Game & Watch machine, like the octopus. That's just about it. One of the not as great games in the group. 6 out of 10. Probably the lowest rating I'll give to any game in this group. Yoshi's Fruit Cart. This rounds out the last of the single player mini games, but let's get into this. Yoshi's Fruit Cart is an objective game, like all of them, where you want to draw a path for Yoshi's cart on the screen using only the gamepad. That sounds simple, but once again, it's not. You can't see anything on the screen. You have to go by memory of TV. All you see is Yoshi where you start and the door where you have to get to, and there's different traps and fruit that you have to get. So you have to use extreme navigation precision when trying to gather all the fruit, and if you don't gather all the fruit and you make it to the door to end the level, then you have to try another try and go back. You have 3 lives, and that's it. Actually, extremely fun and addicting. 9 out of 10. This starts out the section of only multiplayer games. These are versus game modes. Very fun, all of them. So let's get into this. Mario Chase. It's basically a scaled down version of hide and seek / tag. You can play it with 2 to 4 people on using the Wii remotes, and then 1 person using the gamepad. But anyways, you start it, and Mario Chase it's kind of hide and seek at the start. Then you get tracked down, and you have to run away from the people who are trying to tag you. That's all that it is in a nutshell. The people who are trying to tag you run after you. And if you're only playing with 2 people, 1 person using a Wiimote, 1 using the gamepad, there's 2 mechanical Yoshis to help. And if you're playing with 3 people, there's 2 Toads to chase Mario. And the Miis are the Toads. Yay! Actually, the Miis are in every minigame. But, moving on. Oh yeah, this gets a 9 out of 10. Extremely fun, no problems with it. Here we go, starting off the mission-based minigames. Metroid Blast. So much fun playing with the gamepad or the Wii remote. What you want to do is destroy the enemies without getting hit, simple enough. But I'm going to focus on the gamepad controls right here. You can use the gamepad's gyroscope to look around. There's 3 levels of movement. The left joystick to strafe, and the right joystick to turn up and down. And that's about it. And look around from side to side. Very, 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 very fun. It's amazing. I have a lot of fun playing it. Even for a mini game, it's addicting. You trust me, it's hard to explain, but hopefully my words do it some justice. 10 out of 10. All these mini games are very good, actually. A scaled down version of Pikmin. Pikmin Adventure is what I just said, a scaled down version of Pikmin. So you're probably saying, oh, that's not fun. I can play Pikmin 2 on my own or Pikmin 1, depending on whatever you want to play. That's your opinion. Alright, that's fine and dandy, but if you're playing with a bunch of people, this is really fun. There's no time limit to get the parts back to your ship or nothing like that. It's just, you know, you playing Pikmin, but scaled down a lot. You're Olimar, you control your Pikmin, break blocks, gather nectar, fight bosses, that's it. If you're playing with more than 1 person, it can be very frustrating. Whoever's Olimar, just woo, call all the Pikmin together. But besides that, it's really fun. Honestly, I can't describe it. Any of these mini games that are very good, my words don't do it justice, but hopefully it does. Also, a 10 out of 10, and I think you guys will know it's coming from Zelda Battle Quest. But you can still watch if you want. That would be much appreciated. The best minigame of the group, The Legend of Zelda Battle Quest. Oh, it's the greatest. Although it's a linear, the shooter on rails style thing, or adventure game on styles rail thing, for this, would be really fun. Honestly. It's just so fun. I can't describe it. But what you gotta do is you follow the path, either as the archer playing with the gamepad, which basically has the same aiming control styles or controls as Metroid, or a swords person playing with the Wii remote using B to shield and the Wii remote to swing your sword. Either one is extremely fun. You gotta try it. Just trust me. This, my words don't do it even more justice, but anyways, I will give this a 10.5 out of 10, just because it's that great. It could honestly be a standalone game. Be that a downloaded game, but I would pay $20 for it nonetheless. Maybe even 30, but that's probably stretching it. Anyways, you guys get my drift. Animal Crossing Sweet Day is one of the best versus minigames, actually probably is the best. The objective is to grab the fruit without being spotted by the guards or without being tackled by the guards, more or less. And to get it, basically, if there's 2 people into your stash, and if there's more than 2 people, then there's the carry rules, which is you have to keep it in your hat, but it all gets heavier, and as you get more candy, so that adds an extra level of intensity into it. Basically, drug smuggling, but with Animal Crossing and candy. This is the best minigame because it adds a certain level of fun that isn't in all the rest of the versus minigames. It's really addicting. You can play it for a long time. Actually, like Mario Chase and Luigi's Ghost Mansion, those are the best game modes out there for versus, because that's the only 3, but it's just a lot of fun in general. I would really strongly recommend playing it. So, 10 out of 10. Yeah! One of the scariest games in the group, Luigi's Ghost Mansion. What the objective is here is to find the ghost while using robot Monitas, substituting for players who aren't playing. And use the flashlight, find the ghost. Your Wii remote will rumble when the ghost is getting near you, which is kind of a neat feature. You have a certain level of flashlight for your flashlight. You have a certain level that you can use it. God damn, I'm stuttering today, but whatever. It's probably not going to get any better. So you want to find the ghost, and the ghost tries to kidnap you. And you have a certain number of lives depending on the players on screen. And that's about it. You find the ghost, destroy him. It's like hide and seek, but even more hide and seeky, because you can tell when the ghost is near you. That's about it. 8 out of 10. All in all, with all the scores added up, I would give this game an 8.7 or 9 out of 10 to be more rounded. Very, very fun. It's not just a tech demo. It's actually a very fun party game or a single player game. Even that. It's like Mario Party, but without getting all pissed off and stuff, because there's bullshit stars at the end. You all know what I'm talking about. Anyways, if you guys liked today's video, it would be much appreciated if you leave a like. Also, if you like that trolling video that I made yesterday, you should probably go and check it out. If you haven't seen it, in my opinion, it was really funny. So, that's just about it. And if you're new, you can subscribe for more. I guess I'll see you guys next time. I'm signing out. Have a good one.